Initially, we heard that there were no schools that appeared to have been collapsed, but the latest reports which we are seeing is that a vocational college has collapsed, according to the Chinese media reports, with some students still trapped under it. But I reiterate that we don't have any independent confirmation of that, and the information that we're getting is still very patchy.
But Francis, you are sending teams into the area, is that correct?
Yes, the Red Cross Society of China has got a team from the national headquarters in Beijing on its way to the disaster area. Obviously, it's going to take some time to reach the affected area because of the transport infrastructure has been affected quite seriously, it seems. Also, they've mobilized the supplies of tents and blankets and quilts and launched a nationwide appeal here in China for relief after this disaster.
Francis, we're getting reports that obviously, as you say, roads have collapsed, landslides have occurred, telecommunications cut off. Tell us the difficulties that rescue teams are going to have reaching these people.
Well, it's obviously going to be very challenging because it is a very remote, rugged area on the border with Tibet. But having said that, China does have a lot of experience and a lot of resources, which we saw, of course, deployed after the Sichuan earthquake. And as soon as those resources can be got in logistically, they will be on the ground. So the capability is there. It's just a question of getting it to this remote spot in time.
You speak about the Sichuan earthquake. I know that you were heavily involved with that. The death toll for this earthquake currently stands at 300 and 8,000 injured. What will rescue crews be doing, and aid groups that actually hit the scene? I mean, not only will they have to deal with the injured and those trapped under the rubble, but obviously the survivors whose homes have been damaged and destroyed.
Yes, obviously. I mean, at the moment, the very top priority is that the rescuers are struggling to free people who are trapped under collapsed buildings, in the window of opportunity, while before it becomes too late. They're up against a shortage of excavating equipment and all kinds of logistical problems, as I said earlier. When it comes to the survivors, they will need tents to shelter them if their houses have collapsed, and warm clothing and supplies of food and drinking water, and also comfort, psychosocial support to help them come to terms with what's happened. So it's quite a complex picture, and the needs will be quite sort of multifaceted.